Have you ever wondered what the future of gaming looks like? Well, let's just say it's not about sitting on your couch with a controller anymore. We are stepping into a new era where gaming is not just an activity, but an experience. Virtual reality, or VR as it's commonly known, is leading this revolution, transforming the way we game and creating a realm where possibilities seem endless. Imagine slipping on a VR headset and instantly being transported to a different universe. You're not just playing the game, you're in the game. You can interact with virtual objects, battle enemies in a fantasy world, or even tour a museum on the other side of the globe, all from the comfort of your living room. But what's driving this transformative experience? The answer lies in the remarkable strides we've made in VR hardware and tracking technology. These advancements are not just about better graphics or a wider field of view. They're about creating an immersive, interactive experience that blurs the lines between the virtual and real worlds. We're talking about headsets with improved resolution that make every detail pop, tracking systems that capture your every move with pinpoint precision, and a wider field of view that lets you see more of the virtual world than ever before. These are the tools that are shaping the future of gaming. And it's not just about the tech. The rise of VR is sparking a new wave of creativity in the gaming community. Developers are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, crafting games that are more than just fun. They're experiences, journeys, stories that you can step into and be a part of. But what does all this mean for the future of gaming? How will these advancements shape the games we play, the way we play them, and even the kinds of stories we tell? That's what we're here to explore. So buckle up, strap on your VR headset, and get ready for a thrilling ride. We're about to journey into the heart of this exciting new frontier. Join us as we take a deep dive into the fascinating world of VR gaming. To understand the future of gaming, one must first understand the tools of the trade. As we delve deeper into the realm of virtual reality, we see a rapid evolution in VR hardware. The headsets today are a far cry from their clunky predecessors, boasting a myriad of features that enhance the gaming experience. Take a look at the resolution, for instance. VR headsets have seen a significant jump in pixel density. The higher the pixel density, the more detailed and crisp the virtual world appears. This improvement is akin to switching from an old tube television to a high-definition flat screen. It's a complete game changer. But it's not just about the visuals. The field of view in modern VR headsets has expanded, creating a more immersive experience. Imagine stepping into a virtual world and seeing it stretch out around you in every direction. It's like being teleported to another universe, one where the only limit is your imagination. And let's not forget about the audio. Some of the latest VR headsets come with built-in spatial audio, creating a 3D soundscape that reacts to your movements. It's not just about hearing the game, it's about feeling it. But VR gaming isn't just about sight and sound, it's about movement. Advanced motion tracking systems allow gamers to interact with the virtual world in a way that feels intuitive and natural. The hardware can track your movements, from the tilt of your head to the flick of your wrist, translating them into in-game actions. And then there's the issue of comfort. VR headsets have become lighter, more balanced, and more comfortable to wear. This makes extended gaming sessions more feasible and enjoyable. All these advancements in VR hardware are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the gaming world. They're transforming the way we play, making our gaming experiences more immersive, more interactive, and more thrilling than ever before. The latest VR hardware is truly a game changer, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the gaming world. But it's not just the hardware that's evolving. Tracking technology is also taking giant leaps forward. You see, tracking technology is the unsung hero of the virtual reality ecosystem. It's what allows us to interact with our virtual environments in a way that feels natural and intuitive. Imagine this. You're in a virtual world holding a sword ready to slay a dragon, but the dragon doesn't just stand still. It moves, it flies, it breathes fire. You need to be able to react to these movements in real time, and for that, you need advanced motion tracking. Motion tracking systems work by capturing the precise movements of the user's head and hand, mapping them onto the virtual avatar. And it's not just about tracking the big movements. These systems are so advanced they can even track the slight tilt of your head or the subtle shift of your wrist. But why is this important for VR gaming? Well, it's all about immersion. The more accurately your movements are tracked, the more real the virtual world feels. It's the difference between watching a 3D movie and actually being inside the movie. And here's the exciting part. Motion tracking technology is becoming more advanced by the day. We're now seeing systems that can track full body movements, not just head and hand. Imagine being able to kick a football in a virtual stadium or dance in a virtual concert, with all your movements perfectly mirrored in the virtual world. There are even systems that use machine learning algorithms to predict your movements, making the tracking even more accurate and responsive. This means that the virtual world can react to your actions before you even complete them, creating a sense of fluidity and realism that's truly mind-blowing. With such advanced tracking technology, the line between reality and the virtual world is becoming increasingly blurred. So next time you step into a virtual world, remember, it's not just the fancy headset that's making the magic happen. It's also the advanced tracking technology working tirelessly behind the scenes to transport you into your virtual adventures. What do these advancements mean for gamers like you and me? It's no secret that virtual reality is transforming the way we play. With the latest advances in VR hardware and tracking technology, the gaming landscape is set to evolve in ways we could only dream of a few years back. But what does this mean for gamers? The answer lies in two words: immersion and interactivity. Firstly, let's talk about immersion. When we put on a VR headset, we're no longer just playing a game, we're stepping into it. We're exploring alien landscapes, casting spells with a flick of the wrist, or dodging bullets in a high-speed chase. With the improved resolution and wider field of view offered by the latest VR tech, these experiences are becoming more realistic and immersive. Then there's interactivity. Remember those clunky, unintuitive controls of early VR games? They're a thing of the past. Advanced motion tracking systems are making it possible to interact with the virtual world in a more natural and intuitive way. We can now pick up objects, wield weapons, and even high-five virtual characters with ease. Of course, this increased immersion and interactivity come with its own challenges. For one, game developers are having to rethink the way they design games. They're no longer creating a game for players to watch. They're creating a world for players to inhabit. There's also the question of accessibility. VR systems are still relatively expensive, which means not everyone can afford to jump into the virtual world just yet. However, with the rapid advancements in technology and inevitable decrease in prices, we can hope that VR gaming will become more accessible in the near future. So, what's the bottom line? The future is bright for gamers. With these technological leaps, we're not just playing games anymore, we're living them. And that's something worth getting excited about. As VR technology continues to advance, gamers can look forward to ever more immersive and exciting gaming experiences. So, what does the future of gaming look like with these advancements in VR technology? Well, to put it simply, the future of gaming is looking more immersive, more innovative, and more exciting than ever before. With the continual advancements in VR technology, we are on the brink of a gaming revolution. Imagine stepping into a game, not as a distant observer, but as an active participant, experiencing the world as if you were truly there. That's the promise of virtual reality, and with the latest hardware and tracking technology, we are closer than ever to realizing that dream. So what can we expect? Well, for starters, new game genres. The traditional genres that have defined gaming for decades are set to be transformed. Think about horror games, where every creak, every shadow, every heartbeat is amplified in the immersive world of VR. Or adventure games, where you aren't just controlling a character, but you are the character, exploring new worlds and facing challenges head-on. And then there are the gameplay mechanics. With advanced motion tracking, we're moving away from the button mashing of old and towards a future where every movement, every gesture, every action in the real world is mirrored in the game. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for how we interact with games, from physically swinging a sword in a fantasy game to casting spells with a flick of the wrist in a magic-themed game. But it's not just about the games. The social aspect of gaming is also set to change. Virtual reality could become the ultimate social space, where players can hang out, play games, and interact with each other in a fully immersive environment. So buckle up, gamers! We're on the cusp of a new era where the line between the virtual and the real is set to blur, where our gaming experiences are set to become more immersive, more interactive, and more extraordinary than ever before. The future of gaming is bright and full of endless possibilities thanks to the advancements in VR technology. As we've seen, VR is reshaping the gaming landscape in exciting ways. The future of gaming is no longer a distant dream, but a reality unfolding before our eyes, thanks to the leaps and bounds in virtual reality technology. We've delved into the latest advancements in VR hardware, marveling at the improved resolution that brings virtual worlds to life in vivid detail. We've witnessed the wider field of view that encompasses our senses, immersing us more profoundly into these digital realms. And we've explored the intricate motion tracking systems, which capture our gestures and movements with remarkable precision, making our interactions within the game environment more natural and intuitive. We've also discussed the game-changing impact of these advancements on the gaming community. The evolution of VR technology is not just enhancing the gaming experience, it's transforming the way we perceive and interact with virtual worlds. It's allowing us to step beyond the confines of our physical reality, to explore and experience new dimensions of gaming that were previously beyond our imagination. But the journey doesn't stop here. The future of gaming is a constantly evolving canvas, painted with the brushstrokes of innovation and creativity. Today's advances in VR hardware and tracking technology are just the beginning. As developers push the boundaries of what's possible, we can expect to see even more immersive, interactive, and awe-inspiring gaming experiences in the years to come. As we stand at the threshold of this new era in gaming, the potential impact on the future of gaming is immense. The lines between reality and virtuality are blurring, and as they do, we're witnessing the birth of a new realm of entertainment, one that is immersive, interactive, and endlessly fascinating. As we continue to explore and push the boundaries of VR technology, who knows what the future of gaming will hold? Only time will tell. Until then, happy gaming.